My name is Priya Kumar. I'm a motivational speaker and author, and you are listening to me and watching me on Olive Radio in Qatar. Well, I'm not in Qatar, I am at home in lockdown, and that is my conversation for this video. Now, this lockdown is for real. Fear, insecurity, and uncertainty are the keywords. Now, if you let this affect you, it is going to shape your personality and your attitude. And if you allow fear, negativity, and uncertainty to become your daily discussions and conversations, then soon you will become it. We all know that it takes 21 days to form a habit, and with this extended lockdown, if you do not take care of your mind, when it does end, when you are let into freedom, you are not going to be the same person. Perhaps you would be a very negative person. A negative person is a prisoner in his mind. With all the freedom outside, he will not be able to make a better future. Now, I'm giving you 3 tips on how to sail through this lockdown with increased productivity and a shining attitude when you are set free. First, facts versus forwards. Now, this lockdown has allowed everybody to become uncertified journalists and YouTubers and influencers on the internet. And you and I both know what is happening to our messages and WhatsApp and emails and any other communication flow that is open for others to send us information. We are bombarded with information which may or may not be true, or may be so severe and overwhelming that it impacts us. Now, let me tell you, the data that comes to you, what you read, what you see, what you hear, it will affect your mindset and your decision making. And with the amount of negativity and a lot of it fake, exaggerated and overwhelming, if it is coming at you, then my dear friend, the future doesn't look bright any which ways. It's simple. You know, if you tell a lie 100 times, it becomes the truth. And we don't like people nagging us. You don't like somebody telling you that same thing over and over again. And this negativity has really become nagging. So you need to keep one source of information, one source of facts, that when somebody does send you a forward, this is what I do. I send them back saying, look, I am well informed. I have my sources to keep myself updated. So please don't send me these forwards. Keep one source of facts and make your decision based on that. Second, discipline versus distraction. Your destiny is in your hands. You have nobody to blame because nobody is there. You're all alone in lockdown. And let me tell you one fact up front. When this lockdown is lifted, when you go back into the world, the job scenario would have changed. The world would have changed. You would walk into a new environment, a new era. Now, are you prepared for that? To do that, let me tell you, all you have now, what can you do today to prepare for the future? Your greatest asset is your time. And if you cannot control the way you spend your time productively, then you definitely cannot be in charge of your future or anybody's future. It is going to be out of your control. Remember, future is also a timeline. And if you cannot control the time in present time, then the future is out of your control. This time in lockdown is literally make it or break it. You have to create a discipline of focus so that you align your time and energy into creating a better future productively spent today, so that when you do walk out, you walk out with confidence and control no matter what the landscape of the world has become. Number 3, freedom after lockdown. Look, this will end. This too shall pass. We've heard that nothing lasts forever. But when the lockdown is lifted and when you go out into the world, you will not be the same person again. I guarantee you that. You will either be better or you will either be worse. With the way things are going, with the way the mindset of a lot of people are going, I can already see they're preparing for the worst of their future. At that time, you cannot blame the government, you can't blame the economy if you have become a negative person. And trust me, no matter what you feel about the future, it is yours to own today. I would highly recommend that you study and upgrade your skills. I understand that you're busy with housework and you're busy with your work, but make time now to study and to upgrade your skills, because when you do move out, like I said earlier, the job scenario will change. If you are not thinking forward, if you're not thinking of upping your game, you won't know if you will continue to have your job in the future. Be ready not just to sustain your job, but also to upgrade it. And that, my friend, is in your hands. Today, even schools and universities have gone online. Online, everything is available. You technically have no excuse. This lockdown has come as a blessing. It has taken away every single excuse that you have ever made, that now what you got. Your future is yours to own. This time is yours, and as much as we may curse it and are afraid, trust me, a time like this may never come again in history. Use it well. This is the time to reimagine and rethink and re-envision your future. Plant some seeds right now, put some thought in, and let it grow over the days to come. Rethink about your work. See, unless your job is purely manual, everything is going to go digital. The digital revolution has already started and is on its way to gaining momentum. Think digital, think virtual, and while you do that, also think personal. Also keep in mind, create some optional working styles. Maybe when you go out, the world is just the same, but to have options on expediting, on improving, on upgrading your work on a digital platform will only help you go further. See, whether your life goes back to normal or not, you cannot deny the fact that digital is going to play a very, very important role in your life. So start thinking about your job in those terms. Plant that seed and let it grow. Do your research, do your study, upgrade your skills, and maybe a new order, a better order will come in your work profile, and you will be ready for it to go and embrace and meet the future. And I would also highly recommend, do the things that you always wanted to do. You have time. Look, if you manage your time strategically, you can get a lot done. All those things that you wanted to do and said, I don't have the time, well, now you do. If you create a good discipline, you could get that book rolling, you could get those columns rolling, you could learn to play the guitar, you can learn to dance. I don't know, whatever it is that you wanted to do, take a good look at it, and maybe now that time has come. And you know what? When you indulge in it, you'll be happier, you'll be involved in something productive and positive, and that will keep your chin up and sailing into the future. This too shall pass, and you and I both know everything comes to an end, the good times and the bad times. But when this time comes to an end, one thing is for sure, guaranteed, that you will not be the same person again. You would have changed drastically. For the better or worse, that choice lies in this moment. You better put in some thought here. Protect your mind and personality. Use discipline and let go of distraction. Rethink and reimagine your work and your operating basis for your future. That, my friend, is the only way forward. And I'm also launching my digital workshop series, Disruption in Lockdown, and you're welcome to be a part of it. And I'm grateful to Olive Radio in Qatar for having allowed me the opportunity to communicate with you. Please do stay in touch. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.